when it goes back into this holder, make sure the holes are as high as you can get it. Because when you bring the blade down, it comes down to a point that stops. So if the blade's too far down, and you've clamped it, say at the bottom there, it will smash into there and it'll break the shear bolt. Like what I did. So put the blade back in.
Yep.
Here's our new blade.
Cool.
Right. So it's exactly the same. In there. Release the clamp a little bit. My foot, which is on the floor. See?
And it's just lining it up to get it in
Line
those
it up
little
in the
slots.
holes like that.
Yep.
Yep. So that's in there, yeah?
Cool. Yep.
Happy with that?
Yep.
Now you just need to lock it in so you can lift the thing up
So
with
you
the
want
handles.
that all the way at the top.
Yeah. So as long as you can get the bolt in and it's held in. It's up to you if you want to put all the bolts in. I don't usually bother.
Just enough so you can take that clamp off it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's in now, yeah?
Yep.
So you don't have to do it up tight. And I should be able to undo this now without the blade falling out.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yep. Cool.
So theoretically, that's in, yeah?
Yep.
But it's not at its highest point. You can see the bolts are at the bottom.
Yep.
And they should be
At the top.
at the top, really. But you're supposed to do it at the jig, but it's impossible because you haven't got 6 arms. Yeah?
Yep.
So you can either lift it like that,
Manually lift it, yeah.
yeah? And then just lock it in. Same this side.
Oh, okay, I see. Sort of jimmy it on one side, get it up, and then on the other.
It's not the easiest to move.
It doesn't look like it.
So I've locked that in, yeah?
Oh,
so that's
cool,
locked
cool.
in tight so it doesn't drop
Yep.
down again. Alright?
Yep.
So you need to take out this. Like that.
Yep.
Right? So now it says up here, soft, normal, or hard. I always pick normal.
Which was 2.
2.
Yep.
Bring the clamp down.
Yep.
Bring the blade down. If you're unsure, bring it down in increments and you know if the blade's too close to the bed. But it will stop automatically to the lowest point.
Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool.
Right?
Yep,
You can
makes
see
sense.
the light underneath.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? So the bolts you just did up, just undo them.
Just so that it can level itself.
And it will drop
Yep.
like that. Check to make sure the holes are not, so basically you're holding the blade off with the bolts, otherwise you've got to go to the second ones which are at the top there.
Oh, okay,
All right.
okay.
So just put the bolts in by hand. It's usually taking me about 3/4 of an hour, but now I've got it down.
Yeah.
So now, with this, as I said, left this unlocked.
Yep.
This basically, these here bed the blade into the cutting strip.
Yep.
Right? So don't just go down one. You want to use it almost like a hammer.
Knock it a couple of times.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it will slightly nip into the. And then just tighten them up slightly. Don't wang them too tight. Otherwise
grind them out.
They'll round off, and then you won't be able to do it.
It already looks like it has.
Because they're really
bit.
fragile. Once that's been done,
Yep.
from the centre out.
Oh, okay. Do you have to tighten them in an order just because there's tension on the blade?
Yeah, because you can warp the blade otherwise.
Makes sense. So working from the centre out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same as putting on a cylinder head of a car. You know?
Yeah. You got a specific order that needed to do it already.
Yeah, you wouldn't do up the ends and then do it in the middle.
No.
left this bolt out for a reason.
Yep.
Right, what you do then is get a couple of bits of paper. Let's double check, see if it's going to cut. It should.
Didn't look like it had for a second.
Well, it's because it's got an old cutting strip in there. I didn't change the cutting strip.
Oh, okay.
But if I change that cutting strip, it'll cut through it perfect. So if you're happy with it, just put the last bolt in and make sure you do it up. Because it's a lot of times you forget. And it just falls out when you cut it.
Cool, that's all of it.
That's done.
Lovely.